I like Afu's invention. I hate carrying my umbrella as well. I would love to have something to carry my umbrella for me. Oh, I can't talk to anyone yet. Hello, wall. Oh, never mind.
沈先生、徐先生，欢迎来金瓷书局。
Damn, you were waiting.
我是书局的督教方寒秋。
Where is Wen?
方先生好。
通过你的电报，我们获知了佩罗镇事件的原委。感谢二位查明了真相。
吕先生是一名出色的编辑，他的离世实在令人惋惜。
你电报中提到罗世文对罗佩作品的贡献，我们也已于昨日登报说明。
这样也算对吕先生有个交代。
毕城十分看重作者名誉，希望他泉下有知。
吕先生一定会很欣慰的。
雨越下越大，二位先请进，我们屋里说。沈先生这次来是要查一本书，不知书名是什么？
She speaks like one of my teachers. Her voice is really similar to one of my teachers in university. She was very nice.
我也不知道确切的书名。
It was my second year teacher. She was the only teacher that cared that I had hearing troubles. She was the only teacher in all my school years and university years that cared that I was hard of hearing. And she was very, very nice.
不过，据罗世文说，罗佩的斗士一阵对此书的情节有所借鉴。
I don't know if you guys also have your exams and tests. Like there's a part that's listening, and then there's writing, and comprehend. You know, it's probably the same. So I've always struggled with the listening part because I am hard of hearing. And when it's English and stuff, I can get there. But especially in Chinese, because a lot of the times it's the tone that it's different. I would take more time, and she was the only teacher that actually replayed the thing like 3 times to make sure that I got it. My classmates were also happy about it.
毕城经手过的稿件可以说是汗牛充栋。若要一份份查阅内容，耗费的时间会很长。沈先生还知道其他的信息吗？
这件事说不定对找书有帮助。半年前，罗佩曾来书局拜访，他应该是在那个时候读到书稿的。
那次
Sorry, I think I need to lower the game a tiny bit.
是我邀请罗佩来的，也带他去当房参观过。但我不清楚他翻阅过哪些存稿。
这件事说不定对找书有帮助。吕先生离开扬州前，有没有和您提过罗佩借鉴他人情节之事呢？
他只说有些事情要与罗佩当面核实，但并未说细节。
吕先生怎么会完全没提起过呢？
Maybe she was still
毕
trying to
城
talk him
是一个
down.
谨慎的人，在没有充分调查之前，他从不随便说话。
这件事说不定对找书有帮助。吕先生生前的最后一段时间，有没有与存稿有关的？
非要说的话，毕城最近在花大力气重读过往的剧稿。
啊，已经拒绝的稿子为什么要重读呢？
Maybe to look for clues?
此前，书局并不重视侦探小说这一题材，很多的投稿都被拒了。但近年侦探小说日益受读者欢迎，毕城希望能从中发掘出更多才华横溢的作者。
也就是说，有一些优秀的侦探小说被埋没在拒稿中了。
That maybe it's the case with my brother's murder story. Oh.
正是，毕城认为侦探小说的流行大有裨益。他展示了一种严密的逻辑思维模式，同时也鼓励大家去追求真相。对于长期受八股文束缚的读者而言，这犹如沙漠中的清泉。
吕先生在做的事，的确很有意义。
Yeah, that was a lot of work to reread all those works again.
先生，吕先生很可能是在整理拒稿时意识到罗佩书中的点子是抄的，所以他才会去找罗佩谈。
方先生，我们可以看看那些拒稿吗？
拒稿被送回当房了。
Here.
奇怪了，毕城整理过的那批拒稿明明放在此处啊，
Hey, Jeff.
怎么不见了呢？
不见了，不见了！
Hello?
哦，是那只鹦鹉在说话。
夸我，夸我！
九儿乖乖，你吃完饭
完了，完了！
Cute. Oh no. Oh no. I'm having Ace Attorney flashbacks. Am I gonna have to cross-examine the parrot's testimony? Am I gonna have to cross-examine the parrot's testimony? Hopefully this parrot is a bit nicer.
沈先生，这位是当房管理员吴秀丽，九儿是她养的鹦鹉。有什么需要帮忙的，尽可找她。
Yeah, I need their
秀丽，
existence.
沈
Where
先
the
生和
heck
阿
are the
福都是
books?
侦探，他们来书局调查线索，我们尽力要协助。
You're not a very good archivist if the things go missing, Bessie.
侦探，破凶杀案的那种侦探。
Yeah. What do you want me to solve? Missing socks? It's usually the washing machine, Bestie.
正是。
好猎奇，好喜欢！
She's very cute.
这还是我第一次遇到真的活的侦探。活的，活的！
Alive? What? Miss, little parrot? What do you mean? What do you mean alive? Hello? Okay, he also felt the foreboding vibes.
嘿，其实我也是一名侦探小说家，笔名叫阿派。
哇，好厉害啊！能拜读你写的书吗？
哎，我还在构思中。哎，你别说，就咱们对话的时间，我忽然就有了灵感。侦探来到书局当房寻找失落的线索，摆在面前的却是成堆的书稿，要从里面找到关键证据，这是前所未有的挑战。
你这不是根本没开始写吗？
Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
吕先生曾整理过一批侦探小说的拒稿，秀丽姑娘可知放在何处？
啊，当房目前还没有侦探小说这个单独的分类， 只有话本小说、志怪小说、公案小说、武侠小说、言情小说。
Got it.
那些剧稿原本杂乱的堆放在这张桌子上，我花费了整整2天时间，把每一份书稿都有序归档了。
Okay, where are they then?
夸我，夸我！
I think it was the parrot. It's not a parrot, is it? I don't know their name in English. But papagayo and catuja are different things. Catatu? It's not a catatua. I'll look it up. No, it is a cacatua. It's also in English. Cockatoo. Sorry, I got a But the proper name is cacatua. A cockatoo. Okay, where are they? If they are systematically filed, I can find them. I've worked on a library multiple times.
大家的脸色好像不太好。
You messed with the evidence.
那沈先生想要查阅的话，
完了，完了！
无妨。阿福，我们就从最左侧的书架找起吧。
No, it has a little bird thingamajig. Swing. Bessie, if it was systematically filed, what was the filing order? Why are you putting all the books on me? I can read fast, but damn. Wait, what about my brother's funeral? Has it already happened?
这摞也翻完了，我再去拿一摞。
炒饭、油糕、牛皮糖，先生醒醒，来吃啊！
Thank you, Afu. There's a child! There's only a thing more scary than a predator. A child predator. A child. Where's Afu? Why are the books back in the shelves? Am I hallucinating? Did I read too much? That can't happen. Why are more books back? Huh? Hello? I think I might be asleep. I have to be asleep.
别怕，是哥哥。仲平，你又拿了爹的烟枪。
I was about to say that it looked like little me.
在哪里？在哪里？
别出声，我去应付。
爹，你在找什么？
我钱呢？我钱呢？
So our dad was truly a great man.
家里早就没钱了，东西也被你变卖光了。
谁说没钱了？那个小兔崽子去哪儿了？
He wanted to sell me to get more opium. Damn.
丽云的孔老板，过几天就来接他。只要他听话，跟男人去，那可是不少钱。
你疯了！
养了你们那么多年，也该尽孝了。
It goes both ways, you know?
原来躲在这里。
快跑！
Oh, oh, oh. I wasn't expecting that. How do I do that faster? Okay, okay, I got it. Oh, okay, okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Might take a few tries. Sometimes it's hard to see where the things are. Oh, that was too soon. I for sure wasn't expecting a running segment. Ah. Okay. Get good. Oh my god. Please don't make me do this again. Oh no, what a shame. What a shame. Oh no. Oh, what a shame. Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
我可以进来吗，程平？不让我进来的话，我只好变戏法给别人看喽。
哦，
你先闭上眼睛。
Did you kill that for me? You're the best, Gugu. Thank you, Gugu. Gugu is older brother.
可以睁开了。喜欢吗？
No.
这是萤石粉，可以在黑暗中发出荧光。仲平啊，你听过小猴子的故事吗？一天晚上，一只小猴子在水塘边玩耍，它看到了水中的月亮，便伸手去触碰。水面泛起了涟漪，月亮在涟漪中消失了。小猴子很震惊，
The little
以为自
monkey
己
is so
把月
cute.
亮打碎了。其实，那只是月亮在水中的倒影。月亮消失，是因为它被云遮住了。仲平，那件事自始至终都不是你的错。即使乌云遮蔽了整个天空，你还拥有一片自己的星空。
Oh, we had such a good Gugu.
仲平，哥哥最近找到一个方法，说不定能治好你的失语症。我看到一本医学杂志上说，人遭遇过度惊吓时，舌头可能会后缩，导致舌骨脱位，无法说话。若用镊子将舌骨正位，便可恢复。我知道，那些大夫都说你再也不可能说话了，但哥哥不会放弃。可以让我试试吗？仲平，你尽可能张大嘴巴，再慢慢把舌头往外吐。
啊，
很好。
哥哥，疼！
无意识的痛苦回忆，如果无法释放或治愈，可能会分裂出不同的自我，以避免面对内心矛盾。这是人出于自我保护的本能所构。
哥哥，你在看什么书？
哦，弗洛伊德的《梦的解析》。
Not Freud.
这本
Oh
书
no.
介绍了心理疾病的发病原理和治疗方法。
心理疾病？
我想了解鸦片成瘾的心理原因，进而探索出治疗之法。
难怪哥哥最近都在看医学书籍。
如今鸦片泛滥，不仅我们家深受其害，更有千万家庭尚在苦海。
可市面上不是已经有戒烟药了吗？
市面上的戒烟药，大多是鱼目混珠的补药，价格昂贵。
因此，哥哥想找到真正有效的治疗法。
我在弗洛伊德的一篇文章中，了解到一种叫高科的植物。弗洛伊德用他的提取物来治疗抑郁症等疾病。如果这个药能帮助戒烟瘾，那爹的悲剧便不会再重演了。
哦，哥哥。
哥哥，还要等到什么时候啊？钓鱼好无聊。
去，抓狗了！
哥哥，别让鱼儿跑了。
鱼儿抓口时不着急提竿，耐心等一等。大鱼上钩时会有明显的异沉。
是一条桂鱼。
回家，今晚哥哥做清蒸桂鱼。
太好了，有鱼吃喽！
太好了。哦，哥哥 ，Come back， 哥哥。
德国的北部毗邻北极，终年积雪。
Gaga was so talented.
每天都是冬天，也太冷了。有没有永远是夏天的地方？
There is.
阿非利加州的以南地当赤道，岩褐荒漏。
哥哥，你要去学医的地方在哪里？
在这儿，英国的首都，伦敦。
That's not London. That's not London, Brian. You're not pointing at London, you're pointing at Japan.
"两位公子的才华世间罕见，尤其是沈二公子，年纪轻轻就获得了公派留学资格。今日为二位留影纪念，待二位学成归来，定能大展宏图，大显身手，大有本照相馆也能跟着沾光。放松，不要动喽。"
Gaga.
哥哥，究竟是谁害了你？
What the fuck? Yeah, who the fuck killed this man? Oh. Gaga. What is going on? Hello.
这是你第几次回到这里了？
Not a lot of them, but it's fine.
我没数过，第1121次。
Okay, other me, thanks for being good at math. Can you share that knowledge during the day, though?
3年，几乎每个夜晚你都在这里，但你仍然找不到答案。而随着时间的流逝，你的记忆正在消退。
别妨碍我，我一定会查明哥哥遇害的真相。
那你可得抓紧时间了。
Oh no. Jenkins is back. Not Jenkins. John? Jack? I don't know.
This is all the case files
Jones.
here.
Oh, here we go. Back to the... Okay, I gotta change my clothes. Wait. Should I be a little... I cannot wear my little... Okay. Let's have this one. Ooh, this one.
This is all the case files here. You can take your time reviewing here. I'll go get the paperwork ready for your signature.
Oh, thank God, it's finally coming to money. Toby Chung was studying in the library. Chang has a clear alibi. We had a heated argument. He left before Brian's death. And the landlady. Auntie is gonna die in 1 year? my god. Can this game give the characters a break? Oh no. Okay, does anyone know Morse code? Speak now or forever hold your peace. So my brother was trying to create antidepressants and something went wrong. And he started losing it. Scorch marks on the dagger handle. Okay. So we're Westminster. That means nothing to me, actually. That's where they get married, right? The big church. See, if it was about Whitechapel, I'd know more about it because I had a Jack the Ripper phase. Don't worry about it. I was a perfectly normal kid. What do you mean? Ooh, I wonder if this is related to my brother's death. It must be, or the game wouldn't be showing me, of course.
Officer, I am a distinguished graduate of UCL. How could I possibly commit murder?
I mean, I also went to university. That doesn't make me not want to kill anyone. Just saying. It didn't
There's
come with the
competition
graduation
between you and the
papers.
victim, Brian Shen. Besides, you were the last one to see him before Brian returned to the apartment.
I did see him, but you can't condemn me as guilty just because I saw him, right?
I mean, you could cast an evil eye on him.
Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to the following questions.
What's your quarrel?
On the day of
What's your
Brian's
beef?
death, August 15th, someone claims to have seen you two arguing.
Okay, so the fire was after my brother's death. Because the newspaper... No, the fire was during my brother's death. Because it says it was the 16th. Yeah, 16. So the fire was at the same time that my brother died. Not at the same time, but you know, on the same day. I don't need to know about Freud, thank you.
We had no argument. It must be someone trying to smear my name. I can explain that. At
Then
9
do.
a.m. that morning, I was going to the Wandsworth Library to borrow books, passing by Pimlico.
At 9 a.m. that night.
I saw Brian coming out of Mr. Bell's office building. I greeted him, but he pretended not to hear. I was angry. I grabbed him to confront and discuss the situation.
Bestie, why? Bestie, why would you... What? What? Huh?
Just because you greeted him and he did not respond?
Are you sure you've not killed anyone else? Because your fuse seems to be quite small.
Not exactly. Mr. Bell's research project should be mine. He stole it away.
And then he didn't say good morning, so I killed him.
He not only shamelessly took my project, but also deliberately ignored me. Wasn't that infuriating?
So you got into an argument with him over that?
I didn't. He seemed absent-minded, not responding as if he couldn't hear what I was saying. Later, someone looked our way, so I let him go. There was no argument at all.
Yeah, an argument involves two parts. I was just screaming at him in the middle of the street. He was just standing there.
Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to the following questions. Where were you between 1 and 3 in the afternoon that day? And what were you doing?
I spent the entire afternoon studying at the library, then returned to the lab in the evening.
Is there someone who can vouch for your whereabouts?
The librarian named George can testify for me.
Can he though? What is the evening? Because for me the evening is like 6:30. After 6:30 it's the evening until 9.
Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to the following questions.
Nah, Fishy, I think he's too stupid to be a murderer. It's not a PNG. I'm a 3D. I'm a 3D? I'm a 3D, yes. The model. Welcome in, Fishy.
You ken of others who might bear a grudge against Brian?
I wouldn't know. I'm usually focused on my academic pursuits and don't mind others' business.
Unless they don't tell me good morning after they steal my job.
Mr. Cheng, please cooperate with our work.
I really don't know. Only one time I overheard him having a heated argument with Stone Wu.
What's the relationship between Stone Wu and Brian Shen? Do you ken why they had an argument?
They are friends. Stone often borrowed money from Brian. Their argument might be related to money, but I'm not so sure about specifics. But I heard Stone recently made a fortune.
Gambling?
Moreover, he hurriedly returned to China the day before Brian's incident. Definitely fishy.
Yeah, he left a dagger waiting in his room, dangling on the ceiling to kill him.
We'll verify. Whether you're deemed guilty depends on your answers to... Mr. Bell is sorry for the trouble.
After all, Brian was a researcher in the project I funded
Ho,
and a friend
ho,
of
ho, ho, ho.
Joseph's.
Ho, 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 ho. I am so posh and proper. Oh god, that hurt my throat more.
I will do everything I can to bring the truth to light.
Heard this funding project is about opium cessation drugs?
Opium cessation medication is one of Watson Pharmacy's core businesses.
Yes, we created the opium problem and now we're gonna fix it. You can trust us. UK at China.
We have always placed a strong emphasis on research and development in this area. In fact, the person we initially funded wasn't Brian, but his classmate, Toby Chang. Unfortunately, Toby had lofty ambitions, but little progress after 6 months. Joseph introduced me to Brian. He was facing pressure from the Sassoon family due to his research. The Sassoons benefit greatly from the opium trade. They will by no means stand idly by.
We can cure you, but we will first give you the addiction so you can get addicted to our addiction. To our non-addiction meds. It's profit, profit, profit.
When I saw his research progress, it only strengthened my determination to support him.
Who the fuck were the Sassoons? That I don't know. Ah. So they're the ones importing opium into Shanghai now.
Also, the reason Brian studied pharmacy and aspired to develop better opium cessation medication.
Say that 3 times fast. Opium cessation medication. I can't.
Was because his family was ruined and devastated by opium. I believe he is the most suitable person to carry out this research.
Yes, the most broken boy to carry out this research.
I will do everything I can to bring the truth to light.
Someone hear you having an argument with Brian in the office on the morning of August 15th?
At 9 a.m. that morning, I had arranged to meet Brian for coffee to talk his recent conditions.
Yes, at 9 a.m. I wrote down in my schedule to have an argument with my employee. I recall the argument started at 9:11.
How's she been faring recently?
The research faced some difficulties, and Brian was feeling quite down about it. I encouraged him to hold on, but he suddenly became very agitated, so we ended the conversation.
He was showing clear signs of mental distress, so I just let him be.
It wasn't like his usual self. I intended to talk to him some day later, but...
Alas, he died.
How long has he been in this condition?
In fact, during that period, his condition was quite worrisome. He became very pessimistic.
What period, Bessie? He asked what period?
In hindsight, I should have kept him a bit longer. I deeply regret that now. I will do everything I can to bring
what
the truth
period?
to light.
What period?
Where were you between 1 and 3 in the afternoon on that day?
There was a pharmaceutical industry seminar that afternoon. I was invited to deliver a speech.
Understood. Your alibi is solid. For now, that's all.
Officer, may I add a few more details?
He killed my brother. He either killed my brother or he had someone do it.
Aye, of course. Please go ahead.
Brian's research on opium cessation medication touched upon the interests of certain groups. I don't want this case to be overly influenced by external factors affecting police judgment. I also trust that the details of the case be kept confidential.
Aye, aye.
I will do everything I can to bring the truth.
You police, let bad guys go. Bother this old lady instead.
Mrs. Chang, I brought you in for questioning because on that day you were...
Only one at scene? Suspect me as murderer just like that? Which fool would murder in their own home?
I love Auntie. She doesn't have just 1 year left to live. She can't die. She's too strong. Nah, she will have a stern talk with her cancer or something, and the cancer will be like, okay, I'll go away.
Mrs. Chang, if you...
Ridiculous! Dare you stop brewing my medicine? Curing illness, extending life?
I'll try to keep it brief. Where were you between 1 and 3 in the afternoon on that day?
You ask where I was? It was Hungry Ghost Festival. Taboo to go out that day. Soak up sun, dispel bad energy. Been sitting in front of house sunning myself. You foreigners understand or not? On that day, Ghost Gate opens. Avoid going out.
I'll try to keep it brief. During that time, did anyone else enter...
Of course not. No one comes in without my permission. No one's getting in any day. Besides you police, who else likes barging into others' homes?
Oh, shots fired.
Did anyone else think you might have...
Yes! 2 guys tracking Brian. They've been staring at my house.
Aye, we've spoken to folk across the road, and nobody's laid eyes on the pair you mentioned. James and Mary from the cafe next door said the same. Are you...
I'm sure I didn't see wrong.
I'll try to keep it brief.
But St. Mary's had burned. I love Beijing opera. I wonder if what killed my brother was the thing that he was working on. Maybe he tried to use it on himself? think I've seen everything though. Victim details. Okay, my autopsy. Yes, I am dead. Congratulations, me. You finally did it. Epistothonus. What does that mean? Epistothonus. What is Epistothonus? I gotta know. Oh,
Master Shen, this here is Sergeant Gaunt, in charge of investigating your brother's case.
Gaunter or Dim? Oh no. Oh, that's the pose that he was on. Severe hyperextension and spasticity. Like, I was able to say that word. Go me. Spasticity. Spasticity. I said it wrong. Never mind. An arching position.
Family of the deceased. The investigation into this case is done and dusted.
Oi, mate! He's Aussie! Oi, mate! We're down below now! Oh god. I shouldn't have done that.
Sign here.
No.
Sergeant Gaunt, I can't sign it yet.
Thank you.
What you say?
I said no, bitch. Fight me. Catch me outside.
My brother won't kill himself.
I mean, he won't because he's already dead, but sure.
You questioning the police, are you?
No. I'm saying that he wouldn't have done that. And no, I'm never trusting the police.
No. I just feel that.
Mr. Shen, we hold your brother's case in the highest regard. Very seriously. Suicide is the conclusion reached after meticulous investigation and careful consideration.
We pondered it for like 5 minutes.
Whether it's Joseph or the more experienced Sergeant Gaunt, both are on board with this conclusion.
Ain't you here to collect the remains? No signature, no go with the rest of the bleeding paperwork.
Well, then you better get to embalming him then. Because it's gonna take a while.
哥哥绝不会自杀。可是，如果我签署了这份文件，这个案子尘埃落定了。我不能就这样轻易签字。
Yeah.
哥哥，你到底经历了什么？这种感觉，似乎什么地方不对劲。
Is my other personality taking...
Mr. Shen, are you feeling unwell?
A voice tells me that there is an inconsistency between a certain item I saw earlier and the documents in my hands.
B? For bitch? Oh, Westminster. Is this another area of London?
Officers, I noticed that the letter B is marked on each folder. Is this the police station's code or identifier?
Aye, that's our station code. We're mainly responsible for security in Kensington.
The map indicates that the house where the murder occurred is located in the city of Westminster.
Man, I wish I lived in Paddington. Can you imagine? I don't know anything about London, but I live in Paddington. The bear, maybe. We have wicked sandwiches, though.
On the map, Westminster is labeled with the code A.
You questioning if we ain't got the authority?
I'm not questioning it. I'm saying so. I'm not there was no question mark. It was a statement.
I'm just raising a reasonable doubt.
I've mentioned to you before, we received the initial distress telegram.
They received the telegram at 2 p.m. At 2:05 p.m. So it was right when the murder had occurred.
That day, I showed Joseph the distress telegram. We knew the address, so we went together.
The person who sent the telegram is crucial. He is likely a key witness. We should continue.
The scene's a locked room, and the only fingerprints on the murder weapon are your brother's.
And you're the only one with a mop stuck up his ass, yet here we are. What do you want to do about that?
Just these two bits alone are enough to peg it as a suicide.
You're pegged, all right.
Unless you can cough up some proper evidence, go on and get out of my sight.
Listen, I can cough up about a lot of everything, so I'm pretty sure I can cough up some evidence as well. Give me a little more throat damage and I'll even throw a little blood on it.
哥哥，什么是侦探呀？
侦探也像旅行家一样四处冒险，但他们总能发现别人注意不到的细节。
I'm gonna go into my mind palace
说不
now.
定有什么细节被我忽略掉了。
If you claim my brother stabbed himself, this piece of evidence seems peculiar.
Is it the scorch marks? Yeah, he couldn't have been paralyzed to stab himself, even if it fell from the ceiling. Okay, it wasn't that.
My brother's body is contorted and
Strict. If it can't be
If you claim my brother...
The wood shavings? Okay, it is a scorch mark.
Officer,
It's always the most obvious thing,
something
Ronnie.
still puzzles me. The fingerprints found on the dagger belong to my brother's left index and thumb.
So he held the knife in a very particular way.
And the fingerprints are located at the end of the knife handle. It seems that he wasn't gripping the dagger, but rather holding it between two fingers.
Yeah, that would be something that I'd do.
In this position, how could he have stabbed himself in the chest with the dagger?
Clearly that ain't the way he held the dagger when he offed himself.
But if he held the dagger in a different way, there should have been more fingerprints left.
Not necessarily.
We speculate your brother held the dagger through his shirt sleeves. No fingerprints were left.
Except the other ones. Those ones he meant to keep there.
If he intended to kill himself, why would he avoid leaving fingerprints on the dagger?
That doesn't matter.
It does.
You.
Mr. Shinton, get upset. We're not trying to make things difficult for you deliberately.
Are you sure? Are we sure about that?
The detail you're questioning, even if it's in doubt, didn't change the conclusion. It was a locked room. Door, windows, skylight, all locked from inside. The only key was in your brother's hand. There is nae a second person who could have committed the act in such a situation.
God?
Are there truly no other possibilities?
There are. Take care, Branson. Good luck.
有没有可能，凶手提前复制了一把钥匙呢？
神先生，我跟你说过。
Ah! I'm cosplaying Jones now.
握在你哥哥手中的，是房间唯一的钥匙。
复制一把钥匙并不是。
你对你的无知一无所知。
Cosplaying them.
显而易见的问题，警方会考虑不到。
郑夫人家的钥匙采用了一种独特的东方式，我找了不少锁匠来核实过，没人能做出一模一样的。
当真如此，可郑阿姨的家里为何要用那么复杂的钥匙和？
原因不重要，重要的是，这让案发现场成为了一个密室。
应该还有其他的可能性。房间唯一的钥匙在哥哥手里，更可能是因
You
为凶
didn't
手。
need the key. Take care, Garfy. Sleep well.
也许凶手根本就不需要。
没有钥匙的话，凶手怎么锁门呢？
凶手不需要用钥匙锁门，因为
Yeah, they never
也
end.
许凶手根本就没有进入。
案发那天，他整个人气息低落，浑浑。
郑阿姨说，那天中午我哥哥回屋时脸色不对劲。
My guess is that there was a rope hanging the knife, and they might have used the sun or something to burn the rope, and then the knife fell on his lungs. But how? Maybe he told someone he would be doing a ritual. I don't know.
他会不会在回家前就已经中刀了？
你是说，被害人在无外遇伺后回到家中，为了逼，最后死在密闭的房间？
正是这样。
但郑夫人接受讯问时，
Maybe he was poisoned at the restaurant. And then he went home and someone ended him with the knife.
完全没提过受害者身上。
也许他没注意到。
荒唐！他对被害人的面部，怎么可能没注意到被？而且被害人衣服上的血迹，说明被害人死前并……小子，破案不是看侦探小说。
Oh my god. Okay.
房间唯一的钥匙在哥哥手里，也许凶手锁好。
哦，通过哪里送回来？
凶手可以，
你是
至少这种。
沈先生，
窗框上有火，
玻璃上有积灰。
Okay.
也许凶手锁。
I'm just gonna go through all the possibilities if I can, and then.
凶手可以通过窗户送回钥匙。
你没去看？
是，那个窗把手。
容我。
Sorry. Return the key.
也许凶手锁。
哦，
大概率还是。
可是，凶手要怎样通过门把钥匙送回被害人手中呢？
凶手，
机关？什么机关？
首先，凶手要用这件物品将钥。
The wax could have been used.
这个
首先，
No.
首先
An item to connect to my brother. Yeah, the paper, because it was bent.
凶手很可能是利用这卷摩斯码纸盘，将钥匙收入屋内的。
摩斯码
纸袋的内侧比较脏，有一些磨损痕迹。我怀疑，这是纸袋在地上拖行所产生的痕迹。
不可行。首先，电报机的朝向就是问题。电报机上的纸盘指向实验桌的方向。其次，从空间上看，这里不仅有角度差，还有，小子，凶手是怎么用纸？
仅凭纸袋是不够的。究竟哪些物品够着？我需要把思路好。
Maybe a magnet of some sort. The cylinder. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay. wood shavings. What would give him wood shavings? Kerosene.
我早说过，别再……
可恶！
Yeah, I'll try again, of course. I got it. Don't worry, bestie. I got it. Or I probably don't.
思路好好。
I don't get it. I don't get what they want me to do. But I think I have the right idea. If they tied the string to the cylinder and the cylinder would keep playing and would bring this ring. An item is needed to change the direction of the key's movement. The asbestos lamp.
我早说过，
可恶！
I don't know the order though. So
我
loud.
需要把思路好好整理一下。
And the step stool. And the cylinder. No! Here. So this was tied to the cylinder. It's the candles.
So that's how it is.
Okay, so there are multiple ways you can crack the case because I just got an achievement for doing this one.
Officers, I know how the killer returned the key.
Mr. Shen.
The killer indeed used the code paper strip to transfer. He inserted one end of the paper strip into the key's chain hole and bent it back in reverse. Used my brother's hand to hold onto the strip. Next, used a candle to change the direction of the strip and keep it down with a low stool. Installed the reel onto the phonograph. When the phonograph was activated, it retrieved the paper strip and pulled back the key. The key had resistance when passing through the hand, causing the strip to detach. Then, the key stayed in his hand. This is the method the killer used to return the key.
Interesting.
Since the Morse code paper reel is not a component of the phonograph, we all instinctively assumed that it could only be installed on the telegraph machine. But in fact, the telegraph machine can't retrieve paper strips. What truly aided the killer in this scheme was the phonograph by the desk.
The phonograph can have so many uses.
I mean, it circles, bestie. The cylinder. It's the cylinder. It's the cylinder. The cylinder. It's this. It's the cylinder moves. I'm trying. I really am.
Officers, the phonograph's tone arm continuously shifts to the right during music
Okay, the
play.
cylinder doesn't move. Okay, okay.
The tone arm pushes the paper reel away and the reel rolled into the position where it was found. So, the killer's artifice of creating a locked room illusion stands completely exposed.
Mr. Shen, that's truly an enlightening deduction.
What's your opinion, Sergeant Gaunt?
Your speculation does have a certain level of plausibility.
Could the police say that?
But speculation is just speculation. Cracking a case comes down to evidence and facts.
My statements are backed by factual evidence.
Your speculation does seem to explain some of the phenomena at the scene. But there are still fatal contradictions between it and some crucial facts.
What fact?
Time. Between 1:40 and 2:30 that afternoon, the cafe downstairs heard uninterrupted phonograph music. If the killer turned on the phonograph to transport the key back into the room, then before 1:40, he must have locked the door and left the scene. According to autopsy, your brother's time of death is estimated to be between 2 and 3. Of course, it can be narrowed down further to 2 to 2:28. He was dead when the police arrived. You catch what this implies? Even following your speculation, your brother got stabbed after the killer left the room. Well, that blows the foundation of this reasoning out of the water, doesn't it?
Is it possible he was attacked before 1:50, with death occurring after 2 o'clock?
No. He was just drugged. Before.
You know he died from a weapon piercing the left pulmonary artery, causing sudden cardiac arrest.
The dagger is easy. There was just a rope holding it in
words,
place.
he died instantly, right after getting stabbed. The blood stains at the scene confirmed that as well.
Could this situation be due to... Since the door was locked first, then the murder, the killer likely employed a method to delay the time of the murder.
How can that be possible? There are no signs of binding. Would he just stand by and watch the killer set up a killing mechanism?
If he was paralyzed, yes.
I suspect my brother had lost the ability to move at that time because...
He was paralyzed. Okay.
My brother's autopsy report is the best evidence. Officer Jones mentioned that most contortions are related to paralysis of the back nerves. I suspect the killer used anesthetic drugs on my brother.
We've suggested this direction early on, but toxicology results came back all negative.
Yes, but my brother is working on new drugs.
Perhaps a substance undetectable with current forensic expertise.
Can't confirm or deny that possibility.
You can, because you have access to a pharmaceutical now.
But before delving into the drug angle, a more pressing question is, if there was no one in the room at the time, how did the weapon pierce the victim's chest? No crossbows or...
Officer Jones, was the dagger vertical to the ground at that time?
At that time, the body was in a contorted position, the chest almost parallel to the ground. The dagger was thrust vertically into his chest. It can be considered as vertical to the ground.
Vertical to the ground.
This is the easiest part, come on.
And the location where my brother was murdered happened to be directly beneath the skylight. This is likely not a coincidence.
Are you suspecting the killer hung the dagger on the skylight?
It's pretty obvious, come on.
On second thought. But Mrs. Cheng's house doesn't... How was the dagger hung up then? It can't have flown there, can it?
Officer Jones, You reminded me. This item made me realize how the killer suspended the dagger.
Hold on. There's no
Oh my god.
This item made me realize.
A balloon. Could have. No. Is it really a balloon? It's a balloon.
Hold on.
This item made me realize how.
It's a balloon. It's a balloon.
Mr. Shen's suggesting the photograph along with the dagger took off?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Hey, Nobi. This doesn't make sense. There was no reminders of any balloons at the scene. Now I'm pulling stuff out of my ass.
He means the lantern in the photo. That idea does have a touch of imagination to it.
There is burned paper. Yeah, it would burn because it wouldn't have nowhere to fly. And it could have just been made of simple paper.
But can a lantern truly carry a dagger and take off?
At room temperature, air density is 0.08 of a pound per cubic foot, while
Excuse
hot
me?
air in a lantern is 0.06 of a pound per cubic foot.
Okay.
35 cubic feet volume lantern, excluding its own weight, can lift an object weighing up to 9.17 ounces.
Okay.
The dagger weighs 5.64 ounces, requiring only 24 cubic feet of lantern volume to lift it.
Sergeant Gaunt's calculations are precise and admirable.
Too much, bestie. Are you sure you're not a mathematician?
Never thought Sergeant Gaunt's math skills were so deep and unbelievable.
Just a bit of a private hobby, you know.
You should probably do something better, though. That hurts.
So why wasn't there a lantern found at the crime scene?
Because it burned itself. Is wait. Burned paper. Is this it? Yes.
I got it.
Okay. It just ignited
the asbestos
itself.
mesh serves as
and
the
it
base
would
support
burn
for the
before
lantern,
reaching the
with
ground.
the stone wax as the heat source. This partially burned piece of paper should be part of the lampshade. On the lab table, there's a stack of identical, large, lightweight sheets of paper.
I didn't ken what method the killer used to completely burn the lampshade like that.
I believe the lampshade must have been brushed with kerosene. When the flame spread, it could burn down the entire sky lantern.
No wonder there were paper ashes on your brother's body.
The position where the lantern hangs from the ceiling was not controllable.
Why are you such a party pooper? It's all the maths. You need to stop doing maths. It's not good for anyone.
How did the killer ensure that the falling dagger would definitely stab the victim? Besides, about the death time delayed, how did he control the timing of the dagger's descent?
There should be another mechanism at the scene, composed of a sky lantern and some other items.
Hmm. A phonograph, maybe. No, that would be silly. Two places have burn marks. Burn marks. My brother's fingers have bruises. This has burn marks. The dagger has burn marks, but I don't have the dagger here anymore. The candles again. Yeah, it has to be this. Scorch marks at the end of... We took the thread. Okay.
So that's how it is. The ring at the end of the dagger's handle shows signs of scorching. There are scorch marks on the skylight frame as well. And the location where my brother was murdered happened to be directly beneath the skylight. That's the killer's plan.
Go on, then. Let's
Go
hear
on,
it.
then.
The reason the killer placed my brother right beneath the skylight is because the skylight is concave, feasible to fix the sky lantern to its window frame. Then, he tied the kerosene-soaked cotton thread to a candle. After arranging the key, paper, and phonograph, he could leave the room and lock the door. Before long, the candle burned down to the cotton thread that suspended the dagger.
This is a lot of planning.
Finally, the dagger fell vertically, piercing my brother's chest. My brother's death is definitely not a suicide. It's murder. The killer is still at large.
For someone without professional training, you are quite impressive. You do have a natural talent for detective work, indeed. However...
We don't care. However, we do not care. Go home, bestie. We have a body to burn.
This particular dagger tips the scales at a mere 160 grams.
What does that mean, bestie?
Falling from the skylight, could it veritably penetrate your brother's heart? Perhaps it behooves us to undertake an experiment.
Who wants to take a dagger to the heart?
I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Shen. We've given it our all, tried every which way, but we just can't mimic the scenario you put forth.
But those mechanisms, why?
I do ken how you're feeling, but I'm fearing we're at a standstill with no breakthroughs in sight.
Back to the drawing board then.
重大突破！重大突破！
Ahu?
先生，找到那份书稿了。
Wait, I need to change my clothes. We're back in China.
先生，找到那份书稿了。
我刚刚睡着了。
是啊，外面天都亮了。
沈先生，趁你睡着，我翻了好多书架，可算是把那本书找到。夸我，夸我！
I will not praise you. I mean, I'll praise the parrot, but not you.
秀丽，快把书拿给沈先生看吧。
沈先生，罗佩借鉴的应该是这篇小说了。
By that he means he stole the plot.
藻井之上，作者勾陈居士。
That's a Kisun Sinusura.
如果不是祖父的急性，我恐怕不会再踏入祠堂一步。老屋门环上斑驳的铜锈，一如叔伯们身上阿扎的铜锈。三婶逢人便炫耀儿子刘洋带回来的留声机，据说是灌了名伶的唱段，要在仪式上大露一手。
There are... Should I write down the characters that are highlighted? Nung, a door? Big window? Big sun? Drink? Can't read the other one.
大伯死了，被赐死在祭祖仪式上。
There are some that I can't read. I can't read that very complex one over there.
那可是间密室啊，唯一的钥匙就在大伯。现场除了尸体旁的七星灯格外惹眼，就是那会唱歌的鸡。大伯是被七星灯借命，亦或是被机器的声音蛊惑。
Yes, he stabbed himself in the back. It's something that happens.
我重新勘察了现场，的确是间密室。留声机也因变调而显得诡异。难道真的是鬼神作祟？凶手是用孔明灯将凶器升到藻井之上的。变调的留声机，则让我察觉到了滚轴上的鱼线，密室迎刃而解。
I believe not. It's only English and Mandarin.
但藻井下的悲剧，还要像这滚轴一样。
Can you read, Mushi? There are some characters that I'm not getting. And they're highlighted. I think that's a clue for me.
封底贴着一张纸，上面写着“邵伯镇官厅街东首”。
先生，怎么样？有什么发现吗？
密室、留声机、孔明灯。
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same conditions, except that we have the telegraph paper added. And instead of fishing line, it was cotton.
这些描述都与哥哥遇害的现场一致。 书中的密室没有天窗，但屋顶有个藻井，两者的。
Okay, what is a caisson though? I don't know what that is. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, got it.
作用是一样的。摩斯麻纸袋则被替换成了鱼线。
Yeah, no fishing line. It was the Morse paper and cotton.
相比罗佩的小说，这份书稿与哥哥的命案现场，就好像作者亲历过一样。
其他现场的细节也都一样吗？
小说中的案件发生在祠堂，而伦敦的案件发生在书房，两者的布置有诸多差异。不过，这些差异均与案情无关。
I mean, it's not completely irrelevant because in the book, he was praying, so it went through his back, and my brother was flopping around.
唯一案情上
Not
的区别
flopping, but
是死状。
turned the other way. No, a dagger. He was paralyzed like this, like I am right now. He was paralyzed like that, and then they sent a paper lantern to the ceiling. And when the paper lantern ignited, the dagger fell on him.
小说中的受害者是在藻井下
Yeah,
长跪祭
because
拜
he
时
was praying, and my
被下楼的
brother
匕首扎
is
死的。
just standing in the middle of the room. Not standing, but being in a very weird position in the middle of the room.
凶器插在他的背上，他的尸体也没有出现反曲现象。
这个差异意味着什么呢？
我不知道。
我不知道。
沈先生，我听了你们的讨论，突然有些联想。
愿闻其详。
我记得车尔尼雪夫斯基曾说：“艺术源于生活，高于生活。”
Bessie is telling me what I just told about me thinking that the person who wrote this book knew about my brother's case. Thank you. Listen, at least she's cute, you know? At least she's cute. She has that going for her. And she has also a cute tattoo.
毕竟我本人也是侦探小说作者嘛，明白作者喜欢从现实中获得故事灵感。既然这本书的情节与沈先生追查的案件高度相似，我想，那作者应该是案件的知情人吧。
Bestie, I had already said that.
活的，活的。
那两位可知道勾陈居士是何许人？
Sinosura is such a weird name.
这我就不清楚了。
作者只留了笔名，
I wish
我
that they
也不知
hadn't
道
gone
他
with
的真实
the
身份。
Wade Giles pronunciation sometimes, and sometimes you just go with Pinion. It's very confusing.
他还有其他作品吗？
Especially because I never understand Wade Giles.
没有了，这是勾陈居士唯一的投稿。
有没有哪位作家的文风与他相似呢？说不定作者还用过其他笔名。
此书虽构思精巧，但文笔生涩。作者更像初出茅庐的生手，而非经常创作小说之人。
那字迹呢？我好像看到过一些书稿字迹与这本书相似。
这是留档用的誊抄件，字迹是誊抄原的，原稿已经退还给作者了。
Oh, they transcribed. Oh, that was so much work.
当时退稿的地址应该还能找到吧？
时间久远，书局又搬过家，收稿和退稿的记录都找不到了。
书的这个部分，说不定对找作者有帮助。
The back cover.
书的封底贴了一张纸，上面写着“邵伯镇官厅街东首”。
官厅 ？OK。
这个看上去确实是碧城姐的字迹。韩秋姐，你知道这个地址吗？
没有，不过你倒提醒我了。碧城说过，自己找到了部分剧稿作者的地址，准备走访一下。
先生，我们快去吕先生写的地址看看吧，说不定勾陈居士就住在那里。
好，我们看看。
Yeah, let's just ask about someone's pseudonym.
两位，
Around
我可以把这份
town.
书稿先借走吗？
当然，还有什么需要我帮忙的？
再见，再见，
再见。
邵伯镇官厅街东首，就是这里了。
进去看看。
Oh, we're just walking there.
先生，这里看上去荒废很久了。
What if my brother's murder, it's actually the copycats? What if the first murder was actually here? Because it looks like the room that they describe.
勾陈居士会不会早就搬走了？
看屋内的装饰布局，这不是住宅，而是一座祠堂。
祠堂？他总不会住在祠堂里吧？
I mean, it's a roof over your head.
先调查一下看看。
Can I read? The Shunqiao. Oh, okay, it's the Confucianist principles. Oh, not the feng shui. I think that my brother's murder is actually inspired by what happened here. Oh, it's closed. Okay, so my brother's murder was done by whoever was here first. What? Oh, thank you for letting me wipe it. Oh, these are family names. To know gratitude, pay gratitude. It was Wu! It was Stone Wu! The dude that fled to China the day before.
这里煞气重得很。
Hello?
二位私闯进来，小心会有血光之灾呀！
Hello, Grandpa?
所幸二位也算有缘，遇上我谢半仙。
Not my first reaction. Thinking that he was coming in with a thing of fries instead of fortunes. I was like, oh, he's a fry? Fortunes, Ronnie. Maybe Grandpa is hungry, I don't know. Sorry, Demigoddess here.
就由我来帮你们算一算如何避凶，怎么样？
你不也是私闯进来的吗？
非也非也，我对这里熟得很，知道化解之法。
我看你是想骗我们算命，让我们付钱吧。
施主，这个讲究的是缘分。掏5个铜板，捧个香火，为此事做个小小的功德便可。
Can you imagine you go urban exploring and then out of nowhere appears a grandma or a grandpa with a tarot deck and be like, hey, €5 for a reading. I'd shit my pants.
谢老先生，我欠2份香火，但你不必给我算命。
Here, I'll pay you to not tell me my fortune, actually. I don't want to know. Go away.
不知施主希望我做什么？开光、做法、解梦、看风水。
Feng Shui, actually. Why is there a door on the right side?
我想请教几个问题。
好说好说。
谢老先生可认得这宅院的主？
认得呀，吴家大老爷吴志明吗？我还给他的孙子们算过姻缘。
And they were all destined to die alone.
不过，他们几年前举家搬去上海了。
吴家可有善写书之人？
吴家人大多经商，只有吴老爷的3孙子吴松涛肚里有墨水。
I'm guessing that's stone.
不过，听说他留洋去了。
果然是他。
巧了，1个月前有位姑娘来过。
Grandpa just
也
hangs
问
out
了我
here.
同样的问题。
Good for him. We all need a hobby. That's not maths.
半仙，你说的这位姑娘可是圆圆脸、留短发、戴一副黑框眼镜？
正是。原来你们认识啊？
Yeah, she's dead.
不知那位姑娘还说了什么？
她说，她是什么书局的修撰。吴家公子7年前向书局投稿了一本书，他
7年前。
I was right. My brother's murder is the imitation.
是啊，他是这么说的。
原来是这样。
施主，瞧你印堂发黑，命里会有劫数，要不要
我传授你渡劫之法。
呸呸呸呸呸！先生，你是不是又头疼了？我扶你去休息吧。
Did you just spit on Grandpa?
不急，我们先回一趟书局，我需要确认一些信息。
先生，你真的不再休息一下吗？
思绪纷扰，也睡不着。
算了，拗不过你。
I don't know. I have a feeling that it's a blonde, blonde guy. And maybe he heard the story from Stonewool.
话说，祠堂里那个算命先生说7年前，你好像很震惊。
罗佩的斗士遗阵，是在哥哥命案后才发表的。
Oh, it was yeah, my brother's Lope. Lope is the first guy.
因此，我一直认为书的作者，但早井之殇
It was
是7年前
before
写的。
my okay.
也就是说，写出小说的作者反倒不一定与，而是真正的凶手在作案时模仿了小说中的杀人。凶手是读过这本小说的人。
更准确的说，是知道小说内容的人。这本书被拒稿了，并未得到发表。
By this publisher, it might have been published somewhere else.
理论上，在命案发生时，知道内容的人只有作者本人，以及当年的编辑和滕超元。
And only the author has something in common with my brother as well.
当然，也不能排除作者曾私下给其他人看过书稿。
我们刚才回书局一趟，先生已经确认那位编辑和滕超元没出过国。他们也表示没有跟其他人说起过书的内容。
接下来需要确认的，就是作者那边了。
这么说，吴松涛的嫌疑还是很大。
Are we going to Shanghai?
可偏偏吴松涛在案发前一天就离开伦敦返回国内了。
可是案发现场
那套装置最多只能延时10几分钟，不可能达到1天之多。而且，案发那天早上，不少人都见过哥哥。
那吴松涛的不在场证明一定是伪造的。
其实，从伦敦带回案卷后，我就去上海找过吴松涛。他看上去并无异样，还拿出了传票和离境记录作证。那些资料看上去是真实的。这些年来，我不是没有推演过吴松涛是凶手的可能，但并未找出破绽。
的确，如果吴松涛真的是凶手，他是怎么做到的呢？
无论如何，我们都有必要再去上
Yeah,
海
we're going to Shanghai.
问一问有关这本书的事。
没错，感觉我们离真相越来越近了。
沈仲平和他的助手最近去了扬州，在金瓷书局里找到了一份书稿。
They're snitching to the Ho guy.
书稿，据说是本小说。沈仲平认为，他正在来上海的路上，应该是想找吴松涛。
Someone is spying on us.
天色不早，快打烊了。咱们抓紧时间去吴松涛的洋货铺。
上海街头真是繁华呀，街上的汽车也变多了。先生，你知道我最喜欢什么时候的上海吗？
晚上，因为有电。
那你猜猜，这次来上海，我最想坐什么？
市城新开的当当车。
先生懂我哎。
I thought it would be eating. Okay, let me show you my cursor for a second. Oh, this is not allow capture cursor. There you go. Hi, you can see it now. These are the characters for Shanghai. Shang. Hai. Hai means beach, and Shang is up. So Shanghai. I was trying to see if there's a more official meaning in a second. And yeah, this was one of the only places that foreigners could be at. So Shang means upon, not up. Sorry, I forgot. It's up. It's up. It's on top of. Up as in on top of. So this is on the beach. Literally translated, Shanghai is on the beach. But yeah, this was one of the few ports that Westerners could be at. And it was one of the big places during the First Opium War. But we will know more about it on Saturday. Okay, I'm kind of interested if I could shape the story differently. I wish that I could go back. I should have made saves on that 3 on that timeline 3 thing. I should have made a save there. But alas, my brain is not the smartest. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's work. I think someone used Stone's Woo's story and they're trying to trick us and they're keeping an eye on us. I'm thinking it's the blonde dude and his family, because I think that's his dad or something. Oh, we're gonna meet a lot of characters in Shanghai. I only had 3 years of a difference with my brother, and he has always looked like this, and I looked like a little boy. Interesting. Okay, I thought there was a bigger difference between us. Okay, interesting. But I'm looking forward to the next episode. The plot thickens. I wonder whose murder we will figure out in Shanghai, because of course now we have to have a break from the main case again. That's just how story writing goes. Thank you so much everyone for being here. hope you enjoyed today's episode.